255 yards carry.
We'll be your judge. We will all watch.
Right.
Come on, you can do it!
I'm recording this too, by the way.
Woo! Yay!
260 yards carry.
Enough time, bud. You'll get it next
You got
time.
it! Woo!
Keep trying.
Yeah. 260 yards carry.
You guys saw in the previous video I had a black backdrop here. You can see right there I removed that. Why? Because Shot Vision actually did an update to their app while I was doing all the testing. So just that other day, that was the little mishap. So you guys watched this whole video and they've completely already fixed all the problems that I was talking about. So I brought out a slew of drivers here. Got the 3.0 Bomb Tech, old school TaylorMade, XR, Callaway, Yonex, I know, Yonex, and a TaylorMade, which that one was probably the most expensive one I ever paid for in my life. Let's not talk about that. That was way before kids. So I'm going to take some shots. They actually, Shot Vision sent me a 30-day trial to unlock it. So I already did a driving range. You only get one. No, you get eight shots. I came in 13th place. There's one guy with almost like 400 yards, which I don't know, I'm guessing he hacked it. But anyway, if he didn't, well, bravo to him. But pretty cool stuff. It's a little breezy today, a little cool, but I got to get this thing done and get it out there for you guys. So if you guys get some Easter gift cards, you can order this thing up or just make your own decision of if you need it or not. Again, the free app, totally worth it. Doesn't save anything. But you know, why not? Give it a shot. I think the paid app saves some stuff. You get some contests. Hopefully they keep up on the contests. So sometimes it gets, you know, hot right off the bat and then drops off the face of the earth. But hopefully that's not the case with Shot Vision. Their customer service is really good. I sent them instant messages. They sent them to me pretty quickly back. So I don't know where they're located, but I think they got a lot better weather than I had the last few days because it was actually snowing here, but it all melted. Even by request, broke out my brush tea. It's harder to say than you think. Brush tea. So I don't know. Let's hit some shots. See what kind of results. No 300 yards, but it's about accurate because if I'm going to hit 300-yard bombs, it better be a downhill slope or a big heavy wind behind my back these days, especially with my back. Anyway, let's hit some shots.
226.0 yards carry.
All right, the one thing, that's not a Bomb Tech review or anything right now. The one thing I have to hit if I swing too fast, it'll put backspin on the ball and I'll lose distance. If I swing too slow, obviously I just got something like that. I think a 108 miles an hour was like the sweet spot for this one. Each club will have a sweet spot. If I want to swing this faster, I'm going to have to change out the shaft. Because my swing's pretty flat as it is. I guess I'm just coming in, putting a little too much backspin on it. You can see it by the results. If I got that in the 2,000 range, I'd probably get another 15-20 yards or so. Maybe more when it's downhill and behind wind. So, all right, let's try another one.
.5 yards carry.
Again, like I said, I hit this the last time I was playing. I had some 300-yard drives. Again, I had some wind, different elements. This is like no wind, no nothing, flat ground. No undulation, no uphill, no downhill, but I probably pretty average this thing on the ground about 260 or so. I want it in the fairway, so I try not to go too crazy, but if I swing even harder, Like I said, it just kind of, I lose a little bit of distance. It's not anything to do with that. It's probably my swing, but like I said, if I had a little more flatter swing, I'd probably, but you know, the back can do so much. All right, let's hit two more, and we'll switch clubs.
152.9 yards carry.
All right, I got under that one a little bit. Definitely went further than that. I think it's sometimes, the one thing I found about this shot vision, it does want the ball to go low. It gives you more better. So if you're a high ball hitter, I think you might just have to tilt the camera back a little bit more. I'm trying my best, but it's been reading every shot. Even the old version with the black backdrop. There's no black backdrop on this one, so you guys can see. Big difference. I should probably do a test with the black, see if it gives me a little extra distance. Because I feel like I'm losing a little from the other one, but that's okay. Also could be that I'm slow and old. Nope. Didn't even register. See, now I'm just trying to kill it. Let's put one out there, 250, down the fairway.
238.6 yards carry.
The cool thing is with this, I know I'm hitting the ball straight because the net return is coming straight back at me towards the mat. So that was the one thing that's cool about this setup. The net return, if you hit a slice, it'll go one way, hook, it'll go the other way. Kind of weird, it goes the opposite way that you would think. But so far, this thing's picked up every shot except for that one. I kind of hit a little too high. I'm trying too hard. So let's, one more for go.
.2 yards carry.
That one I really swung out of my shoes. It's one of those ones, I bet you the spin rate's really high. Hopefully you can see it. It's kind of hard, the sun's kind of glaring. Hopefully it gives me a recap. All right, let's try a different club. All right, we're gonna try this old school. Now this thing was actually, it's probably the only club I ever got fitted or semi-fitted from what they used to do like 20 years ago. Maybe it's less than 20 years ago, maybe. It's probably pretty close. Probably 16 years ago. It's pretty crazy. It's much smaller head, so you're gonna get less wind resistance. And this shaft was like a $500 upgrade. So I paid $7.99 for this club. Of course, I didn't have kids. I couldn't do that now. I'd be killed. But one hit right, this thing will bomb it. It doesn't. I don't really use it because I kind of like, I actually like the bomb tech. I'd rather have a little bit less distance and more control. I definitely have a lot more control with that club. That's why that one's in the bag, the 3.0. I really like that club, a lot of fun. I don't play a lot of courses that need a lot of distance. If I did, I'd probably put this in the bag just in case. Just want to have a disclaimer, it's kind of hard switching from drivers to drivers, so just give me a benefit of the doubt to do the best what I can.
.253.6 yards carry.
You can see that one came out a little low. The tee went flying, absolutely flying behind me. Like I said, this has a deep face. It's not really doing a club review. It's more on the shot vision. I'm trying to give you guys what the difference of clubs and how it's pretty damn accurate, I gotta say. Because again, this thing's a beast. All right, two more.
252.6
I really thought I nutted that one pretty good. Again, in the long driving contest, I actually used this one, so I know I can get it up into the 260 range. All right, let's give it one more run.
.6 yards carry.
All right, so that probably, I don't know what it says because I'm not going to lay down on the ground, but that one was definitely I hit that one dead center. Really hit that with a lot of club head speed. So I'll be interested to see what the readings are on that one. Hopefully, again, the glare is not too bad and I'm able to see it. I probably should get like a little sunshade or something, but I don't want to go too crazy, right? The whole point is if you can bring this to the range, you probably won't need a backdrop now because this new technology is working a whole lot better. So I don't know, let's try another club. I'm kind of scared because I haven't hit these clubs in over 20 years. Let's just give it a whirl, I guess. Alright, I used this one. You can see how small the head is. It's actually a little cracked here, but it's not broken. But it does affect the flight a little bit. It's actually made out of graphite, the whole entire head except for the bottom. I used this in actually junior college golf. Did really well with this thing. Kind of played like a power cut. I don't even know if I'll be able to hit this thing. This shaft's like really long too, so I don't know if I have the room, but we'll give it a run. Oh my God, looking down at the club, I mean, I don't even know if you guys can see it. This thing looks like a 3-wood. Pressure's on.
.0 yards carry.
That's actually not bad. Not bad for a club that's cracked and hit a little cutter. Boy, that was a little nerve-wracking. All right, I gotta say I was pretty nervous because I was afraid if I miss this net, I'm gonna hit it into a bunch of houses. I could have easily went underneath it, hit a little bit on the heel. It was a little bit of a cut shot. Still had pretty decent distance. This thing is what Phil Mickelson actually used to use back in the day. So we'll give it 2 more rides and we'll switch out another club. I think there's an easier one to hit, and then a really difficult one.
.0 yards carry.
All right, I think I just hit a grounder. I don't know where, and I hit it low on the heel. All right, let me think about it. Come on, build my confidence up. .5 yards carry. All right, it was a little bit better. Still, I don't know, man. The ball, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the ball seems almost bigger than this club. All right, one more shot. Let's let it ride. .3 yards carry. All right, I could deal with that. All right, that was a much better shot. I hit a little bit more towards the toe. All right, let's try something. Let's try something a little easier, and then I'll go to the most difficult one out of the bunch. I should probably get a new ball. I literally hit this ball so much. There's nothing. It doesn't even say anything anymore. So this is the Callaway XR. I had this one before I got the Bomb Tech. This thing's really accurate, does not go far at all. I actually swapped out the shaft, and it, obviously you can't do that with the Bomb Tech, but it's kind of cool. You can mix and match shafts, and you can do it actually pretty cheap. It's actually a lot of fun. So if you guys can ever find one of these, it's a really cool head. Kind of, when you look down on it, gives a little bit more like the Grenade 1. I don't want to say that it get myself in trouble with copyrights, but it's a kind of has the same balance feel. Very forgiving, very accurate. Swap out a couple, you know, shafts and whatnot, and you got yourself some decent arsenal of drivers too. I never understood too. I don't know why people don't carry 2 drivers. I might throw that other driver in the bag, use it as my open wood when I gotta bomb it. All right, let's hit this thing.
Yards carry.
Alright, I just swung this thing. Now I remember this is also a lot lighter than what I'm using now. Probably the lightest out of all the clubs. And that was another thing too. I had a little trouble. I like my, the club heads to have a little bit of weight to them, so I really like to play by feel, and I like to have some feedback on some of the clubs too. I hit that a little low on the club. Again, I'm swapping out drivers. I'm not hitting like 50 of these to get my perfect shot. I'm only hitting 3 or 4 at a try, swapping out. It's, hey, poor me, but hey, it's fun. All right, let's get back to golf.
Carry.
All right, I absolutely nutted that one. I hit that thing so dead in the center, can't even tell where it was. That was a bomb. All right, like I said, I really dialed this in for got a certain shaft. I don't even know what the specs are, but we'll go. If you guys want, comment below. I'll go through all these drivers if you want. Kind of feel like I have like a whole entire, TrackMan system here without the price of TrackMan. So it's pretty cool stuff. One more. Should always leave on a good note, but again, I'm using this brush tee by Request. They're pretty cool, but I actually broke, I don't know if you could see it, but I actually broke the pad, so I'm going to probably have to order a rubber. I kind of like the tees. This brush tee's taking a beating. But let's see if I can finish strong. You see another one with this thing.
Yards carry.
Yeah, that was dead center again. Nutted it. Again, this shaft, out of all the shafts, except for the last club, this shaft is actually the shortest one, and I picked this kick point just for my swing. So I don't know. It was pretty damn good, I gotta say. All right, let's. It's about on par with the Bomb Tech, because if you saw the video with the other one, I was really hitting the ball really well with the 3.0. Really long with the that TaylorMade, the old TaylorMade one, but that thing's probably, it's all over the place. So all right, let's break out the classic. All right, this thing is, I had this when I was like, I think in 6th grade or so. It's that old, and I'll be 46 in May, so it'll be 40 years old, this damn thing. Well, maybe not 40 years. I don't even know how old are you in 6th grade. 13? Yeah, I guess 13. Yeah, so anyway, it's going on close to 40. It's probably older, because there's some rust here. Man, I hope this thing doesn't snap. That would be funny. Put it right through my neighbor's roof. But this one I'm probably the most nervous about. That Yonex was pretty hairy. This thing's going to be insane. I don't know what. You guys are definitely getting your money's worth. I'm doing it all for you guys, so you don't have to. All right, let's see what we got.
Yards carry.
What, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This piece of, oh my God. I was shocked. I barely even hit that. I was afraid I was going to miss it. All right, 2 more. I'm sweating it.
Yards carry.
Oh my God. Yeah, I should put this thing back in a bag. All right, last one. Let's give it a rip. Hopefully I don't miss it.
Yards carry.
Yeah, I should have left on that last note. Anyway, guys, this app's legit, man. I would love to take it in. Maybe I'll take some out into the field so I could see that, because right now I do have a backdrop. It's very light. Last app, you needed kind of a dark backdrop, but it doesn't seem to be the case right now. But I can't believe, I don't even know what the carry distance of this thing is. So I'm pretty excited to see what the numbers are. Hopefully I can see them. I don't even know if it saves them, and I don't even know. Honestly, I try to go every 3-4 shots, so I don't know exactly which club is which. Again, I hope it shows up on camera. Anyway, guys, I'll do a wrap-up. All right, so here's the wrap-up, guys. You saw me hit all these drivers, and I apologize if I'm completely out of breath. But I gave you a pretty damn good show, I gotta say. No 300-yarders, but we'll get there someday. A lot of the shots, I think probably the one Yonex, I hit a low cutter, and I think that's about it. I think, oh no, I hit the grounder with the Yonex too. I was nervous with the Yonex because it's such a small head with a super long shaft, but it has nothing to do with that. So anyway, shot vision, do you need it? I would definitely download it. If you have Apple iOS, try out the free version, because this new version really, really works. You saw when I first put that first video out, I was really having a lot of trouble getting that thing to work. I had to put a black backdrop there. There's no black backdrop this time. It works really well with low trajectory shots, so if you hit the hot ball really high, and this was with the old one, I hit some high, I only missed one where I think I popped it up a little bit. Probably would have been more in the 200 range, because it was high in the club face, but it was mostly ball, but it is what it is. I guess, I don't know, tracking device, I guess you would call. Again, it's weird that you have to actually put it behind your left foot as a right-handed player, and if you're left-handed, you have to go in there, manually switch it to left-handed, and then put it like a foot behind your right foot. Obviously, just your opposite foot. So I would love to take this thing to the range, check it out, see how it really holds up. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because it only needs a certain amount anyway to pick up the ball. The net return worked great because a lot of my shots came right back straight, so I was hitting it straight. So that's good to know that if I'm hitting about 250 on the fly and rolls out 260, I'm doing pretty damn good on any course for a man of my caliber and age. So definitely download it. 2 complaints, which there's nothing really they can do about my first complaint. My first complaint is that it drains the battery fast. So if you have like a little tripod here, like I have here, which I broke mine, I had to hot glue it. The tripod's super helpful. I'll put a link in the description because I'm going to actually just buy another one of these. It's a Fugatech. I don't want to say it. I might get flagged for cursing. But it was a great tripod. I had that thing for about 3 years, and then I actually wind blew it over and broke it. But besides that, because you're going to want to have this thing tilted back just a little bit. The settings are much easier in this new app than it was in the last app, and I don't even know, I don't really need to even talk about the last app anymore because this one is literally 100 times better than the other one. It picks up the ball quicker, it's easier to set up. They actually have a video tutorial on how to set it up. The golfer's pretty good too. I don't know who it is. It looks kind of like has a Justin Rose swing. It's pretty sweet swing, and yeah, it's like they got driving competitions if you have to unlock the whole thing, but just try the free version before anything. I always like to try it before I buy it. You don't go buy a car without driving it, right? You don't buy a golf club. Well, I guess I did, the Bomb Tech, so but it doesn't really matter because you got 90 days. The golf store doesn't give you 90 days to go try it out and bring it back. But like I said, even the XR, that was I was pretty shocked and surprised on how well I was hitting that. I've hit some bombs with it, but it's very much more of a controlled driver because I was kind of only needed about, at the course I was playing was really short. I just wanted about a 240, 250 in the middle, in the fairway, because if you're not in the fairway, you ain't scoring. Some of these other courses I used to play that were a little wide open, that R7 works awesome because if you can literally hit it far enough to where you're completely out of trouble, even if you're in the rough. And I was shocked that I could actually hit that TaylorMade. So, hey, it gave me a lot of good feedback. Again, net return, awesome. I'll leave a link in the description. So, a net return, you could pick one of these up. Like I said, look for one used on Craigslist, or they even have one in the $500 range. I actually have a Rookit Sport. It is not the golf version, it's actually the softball version. They make really good quality stuff, so you can even grab one of those nets. You just won't know if you're slicing or cutting the ball or hooking the ball or drawing the ball. The net return actually helps you with that. But again, if you wanted to pick up one of those, I'll leave that in the description. I know a lot of people that bought that, enjoy it, good quality product, good customer service. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That pretty much took up my whole day. Now I gotta clean up and edit this video. And I don't know if you guys want any more questions answered about this. I got 30 days to play, so I will try to make as many videos as possible and see if it's worth my money, actually. So anyway, guys, I'm Brent. Get back to golf. Hope you guys are all safe and well. Peace.
Oh, baby. Bombs away.